Hello everyone and welcome to Medieval 2 Massive Battles. Today we're playing Medieval 2 obviously, but we won't play Medieval 2 every single time, we'll just play Medieval 2 today. Today we have got the Romans, the French and the Scots versus the Poland, Mongols, and who are the other ones? Poland, Mongols and I can't remember the third one. Papal States, there we go. Poland, Mongols and Papal States. Yeah, there's the French. With mostly men-at-arms, things like that. Pretty spread out. They got some cavalry, but the cavalry archers are them ones. Have they got any cavalry? They're archers again. They're normal dudes. They've got some cavalry there, but they're all mounted archers. They're not using cavalry. Then over here, straight my way. Over here is the Scots. It's lagging quite a bit because there's a lot of units on the battlefield right now. But over here is the Scots. They've got some heavy infantry, some archers, general bodyguards, feudal knights, some spear militia, some more spear militia, and then there's nobles just to back it up. And they're using some cavalry, but not much. Not really going heavy on the cavalry. Then we've got the Holy Roman Empire, which is got the Holy Roman Empire are very like hard to fight against when you're defending against a siege, because they've got these guys, the Gothic Knights, got the feudal knights like everyone else, obviously. They've got Gothic Knights. Gothic Knights are like really annoying to fight against. Charcoal burned that guy. As you can see, the Holy Romans are defending, assaulting as quick as possible, moving the ladders up onto the wall so they can scale up over and go on to capturing. And the Mongols have come off the walls with their archers. As you can see also, the Holy Romans have also got some crossbowmen with the shields. So that means they can't get shot really that well when they're reloading. So they're really strong with these, using them to shoot down the people on the walls before the units get up, and also to shoot the people over the walls, so then they've got a bit of an advantage when they get through. So as you can see, look at this. They're climbing up with the ladders. This game's so cool. I mean, it's so old, but it's so cool. And it's running slower than usual because I'm recording, like, you know, every other time, but oh well, it's fine. There's the Papal States. They're defended with the Polish. Now on this side, the French are assaulting. The French aren't really that good at doing assaults, to be honest. They're better at defending because they have good archers. Like the Mongols, they're better at defending than assaulting, which is good down defense. But what they're going to have to do is take out the Romans, Gothic Knights, as quick as possible. Yeah. Take down the Gothic Knights as quick as possible, so then they can move on to take down the other two factions. Polish are marching the feudal knights, the heavy guys, forwards, and the gate's been broken. The gate's been broken. The Scots have broken down the gates with their battering ram. So now these peasant archers are going to have a very difficult time against these guys. Look at them all just piling through that gate. Oh my god, it's not looking very well. They didn't defend that wall at all. As the Polish trying their best to keep these guys back. But now they know that this army's now come through. It's Papal States with their Knights Templar on the front doors, making sure no one gets through. And there's a little bit of clipping there. It's a bit funny. But yeah. They ain't got inside yet, they're still on the walls. But they are doing quite a good job of it. They've put the archers in close combat. That's different. I haven't seen that before. But they've got perfect. They've moved these guys up for when they capture the walls. They're just gonna go straight through that gate. Oh wait, are they? Are they gonna go straight through that gate? They seem to be moving. Are they gonna go straight through that gate, or are they just moving around? Oh no, they're just moving away, it's fine. The French have captured their walls too, it seems. The Papal States are moving their spearmen up, but they're not gonna do much, to be honest, against this. They need to fall back and make a good line. Like, what I'd do is I'd move my dudes here, some shitty dudes, or heavy dudes even, move the heavy dudes here. Let's pause it. What I'd do is I'd move the heavy dudes here, so then I can defend a lot easier. And then I'd move some light dudes here and here, so then when they come in and charge down the heavy guys, they'll just like be boxed in. But if you box in too early, then they can get destroyed as well. Let's look over here on this side. So the Mongols are currently running, let's see, they're running towards, until the Papal States are running towards, look at ours. So cool. They're running towards the Scots, which are currently just barging through this area, killing these poor Polish people. There's one guy mid strike there. It's all in a freeze frame. That, as cool as that. There's another little brawl over here between some Scottish and some Polish, both fighting. So yeah. I'm not really that sure who's going to win this one. It looks very much one-sided on this side as well. But on this side, they're kind of forced that they're keeping this side because they know that it's going to be a hard one to defend as this side because of the Romans. That's why they're defending this side a lot, which is needed because if you don't defend this side, then yeah, let's just speed it up a bit. And I lag like crazy now. Alright, let's slow down. Right, they've pushed through. They're now on the battlegrounds, on the floor, and the doors have opened. Now, are they going to charge the cavalry in? If they charge the cavalry in, it could lead to either panic on their side or panic on the enemy side. Because the cavalry can also charge the good guys by accident, depending on who's in front. So I wouldn't do it yet. In fact, I wouldn't do it at all, to be honest. Might use one to like counter this Knights Templar, but I don't know. Papal States have got Knights Templars as default ones. Because they're Papal States, you know. Yeah. As you see, the Mongols are getting out of there. They're not very strong in terms of hand-to-hand combat. They're more to do with bows and mounted infantry. And they're sending the woodsmen in, the Polish. The Polish, not very strong. It's more Papal States in this. That's why they're losing ground quite quick because the only one with actual beefy units is Papal States. So yeah, have they broke through yet? No, arrows are still raining from above. They're nearly breaking through. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's some Papal Guard, the spearmen, ready for cavalry if they do come round through here. But there's some bloody archers firing over to the Papal Guard from behind the lines. There's some Polish nobles, the spear militia up to try and help and defend it. I don't know, this is close. I like this. This is close. I like close battles. The French, they're strong on there we go, mind blown. They're strong on archery and ranged, so they'll be firing, which they are doing. They're firing at these guys, the Papal States, these normal dudes, men at arms. Actually, these are pretty tanky men at arms, so they're firing at them. Oh, what's this? What they're sending up? Oh shit! What they're sending up? They're sending in some levy spearmen. There we go. That's a prime example of. That's a prime example of what it looks like with Mongols. So the Papal States they're not going to defend against this. He's just forgotten about this side now. He's pulled everyone back to defend against the Scots. Completely forgot about the Romans this time. Even though the Romans are the ones that are the big threat, the Scots could be extinguished pretty fast because they've already got men retreating because they don't have good morale with the Scots. That's the problem with the Scots. But with the Franks, they have okay morale. Romans have pretty invulnerable morale. They stand their ground a lot more because they're Romans. The Germans, they don't mess around because these guys are actually Romans. They're a mixture of different factions at this sort of time, so they just called I don't know why they're called Romans, to be honest, but oh well, that's what they called themselves. Probably because they got around and destroyed a lot. But anyway, the Scots have gone round the back with some spear militia, and the Scottish leader has been killed. The Scottish leader has been killed. Scots are now without a leader. That could affect morale, which could make them defend the city, depending on how good the players are. They're running back. They're off. Because you shouldn't get too many units in combat at once. So if you do that, you could lose more than you bargained for because they get really bashed up. Most of the guys aren't even fighting, so it can be good and bad at the same time. They've pushed through. The Romans have got through pretty well. Wait, what are they doing with these units? See, people do this. They forgot about these guys. What I could do is make these guys go over there and help the French out. That's what I do. There's a fight going on over here between spearmen and cavalry, which is never going to end well. These archers are now, these crossbowmen are now useless. You can get them in close combat, but it's never going to work. They are still firing, but eventually they'll get useless. What was that? That was the Scottish leader. So the Polish leader and the Scottish leader are both dead. So the Polish and the Scots have both lost the leader. So that's good and bad, depending on what team you're supporting right now. They're all bunching up right in the middle. That's not a good idea. Never is. They've got the distance advantage now of the French. It's looking like they're gonna win now. Team 1 and Team 2. The boys in blue doing pretty well in defending this. I mean, taking this. God, these guys have gone pretty far. They've pushed up all the way through the back. They're winning. They're winning. They're winning as well. So, if they can push through, this would be perfect. If they can push through all the way through here. The pincer moving. Oh, this is looking bad. The pincer moving. They've lost. They have lost. Here's the French cavalry archers coming through. Now they'll start firing, then they'll run away. That's what you do with cavalry archers. Oh my god, that's devastating. No shit. This is looking really bad. They can't move because the units are suppressed by archery fire, so they won't move forwards. They won't move backwards because they're being fired by archers backwards as well. Only way they can move is this way, which is not really helpful. So they're in a pretty shit state, right, at the moment. God. Oh, they've moved these guys forwards. They have moved these guys forwards. Oh, there's dead bodies over here. Oh, there was a fight over here. I completely missed that. But they've moved these guys forwards. Let's get rid of these, buddy. Oops. So yeah, the French are pretty bunked up now. Then there's no way they're going to bring this back. I mean, the Mongols with all their cavalry are trying to break it, but it's not looking very well. Scots are pushing up now. Oh no. It's a massacre. We've been massacred. They've broke through this side as well. There's so many archers over here. It's archer warfare. They're firing. Where they're firing over? Oh, they're firing over these guys. They've got archers over here as well. They've literally, the French have got archers everywhere. That's like what you use the French for. What's happening over here? Is this a pincer movement? Or nothing? It is. They've got dudes here. They've got dudes here. And dudes here. So if anyone comes down here, they can go like that. But no one's going that way. And they've charged some dudes forwards as well. Some sergeant spearmen. Just to kind of distract them a bit, but that's not going to work because they're being attacked by both sides. Oh no, they're not. That's Scotland. Yeah, it looks like they've won this. I don't think they've got any chance of bringing this back. Oh. Oh well. It looked pretty one-sided from pretty much the start, to be honest. Because Mongols are good, but they're really complicated to use because you can't use them as charging infantry because you can't charge with Mongols. Because they have like really, all the close combat units have spears, apart from like the cavalry and stuff. But even then, the cavalry the best cavalry. They're known for having good cavalry, but only in certain time. Like, you can't just charge cavalry in and keep them there and hope, because that's what they've done. You have to use the cavalry by going behind and killing them and stuff, but there's no room. There's no room, they can't use the cavalry. In my opinion, they should have had more archers, because that's what the Mongols are also used for. Should have more archers, but they didn't have more archers. The Polish pretty much wiped out. The Polish are not very good anyway, they're not a good faction, they're also a hard faction to play as. Papal States and the Holy Romans were the main ones in this battle, I think, because they're the strongest ones. Papal States and the Holy Romans and Teutonic, those are the three strongest states in the game. Purely because of the bloody Gothic dudes, they're really, really good for the Romans. But yeah, let's just speed it up. As you can see, they're charging forth. And the Romans are charging, have got their Gothic cavalry over here. This is basically one of those things that lasts forever. One of these, because what this is like, this is basically a defensive circle. What you do, it takes forever to break, as you can see, they're charging in and then getting fleed off again. Because it takes forever to break a defensive circle. What the Mongols have done, which is pretty good to be honest, to survive this long. Mongols and Papal States, what they've done is circled the area around with various different spearmen units. So basically, when the people charge, and they will have more reach than the swordsmen that charge into them, and also they can't charge head on with cavalry because spearmen will just chop them down. So it's pretty strong, and I think they'd be able to whittle them down if there was no ranged. Now, at least like 40% of the French army is made of archers and crossbowmen. There's so many voices. That's the one thing I don't like about this game, all the voices. all the commands. But yeah, they've been whittled down now, there's only a couple of guys left. The defensive circle's almost broken. In fact, it has been broken, they're all running around now. And the Mongol commander is dead. The enemy general has been slain. It always goes from the point of view spectating. So let me just speed this up a lot. So yeah, now they just run after. They just run after each other, I think. It looks like it. Yeah, they're just running after each other. There's some French people running over there. The Russians, the Romans are moving up. The Romans are moving up with their Gothic knights to help. Because now look at this. There's some guys just there being close combat by crossbowmen. Wow, these guys are running. See, that's the Scottish. That's the Scottish morale for you. They get broken really fast if they're in a bad situation. Well, if the situation is bad in comparison to other people's, and then it ricochets onto other armies. So yeah, this battle's practically over now. So that was, I kind of expected it to go out like that, because I just didn't use the guys, they didn't use them quick enough. But yeah, they won. They won, did the Romans, the French, and the Scots. Please subscribe if you want more. If you want more videos like this, then make sure that this gets good. it gets watched, because I won't do any more if it don't do well, obviously. So yeah, that was Medieval 2 Total War, Massive Battles. Next episode will be Medieval 2 Total War again. Then after a couple more episodes, I'll do like Empire of something like that. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.